Heidi ho, folks. Hello, happy Friday. Happy Friday. How are you doing today, my friends? I am just loving the magic coming together. I've got another beautiful oracle for you. The elements have been knocking at the door over the last week, and they're coming in today. We've got messages from your ancestors and from Mother Earth. I've got full blown goosebumps. Let's go ahead and get into it. What I'm being guided to do first is to go ahead and pick some runes from the oracle. Okay. Now this is in some ways related as everything is related, right? As everything is related. And so, the elements did come up in our readings in the oracle for the Aardvark. So this could be some confirmation. Hey, good morning. This could be confirmation. This could be, I'm sorry about, let's see, we got to go down a little bit lower. You know what? That's okay. We're going to go down because like the camera goes in and out. We're going to go down here so you guys can see everything today. Okay. So I was guided to wear this silver gray sweater. We've got all this silver energy, this conduction, and that's what Mother Earth and the ancestors are bringing in today. They're bringing in this conduction, this energy that's coming at us, right? Hello, how are you? Good evening from the UK. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Welcome to my channel. So my name's Michelle Christitas, y'all. For those of you who don't know me, I am an oracle, a healer. I work with Mother Earth. I am a teacher of the Rainbow Bridge class. So my specialty is, which is hilarious. I'm just laughing out loud because it just is so surreal to say these things out loud. But my specialty is I work with attunements of crystals and plants. I've had 40 combinations come in together, and I assist putting them into people's chakras so that you can increase your vibration and frequency and tune into the universe. So, if you're at 222 on the clock, if you're interested in any information about the Rainbow Bridge class, there is an oracle, and I'd be happy to share that. And in fact, I'll put that in the description box just in case you want to check it out. We're about halfway through this class, and we have another one starting in a couple months. So maybe it's for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the runes, okay? Because the ancestors want to bring in some magic, and we're talking about the sacred. That sounds amazing. Thank you. That's like the short version, okay? I actually did list, like I said, a little bit more details about it. So I'll go ahead and share that. And before I forget, I am going to be adding to the community board after I get off sometime today. I'm moving and shaking just like many of you. But I am going to add tomorrow night, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, which I think will be in the morning in the UK. You can experience these attunement combination for yourself. A beautiful combination coming in just for this pink full moon, and it's the phlox slash quartzonite combination. And I know it's going to be beautiful. We've been getting the message to grow where you are being planted. And I think that that is really a huge message coming up. 345 on the clock. Follow your steps, follow your guidance, go within, but it will be tomorrow night, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. And I will be posting a Zoom link, okay? So you can come join the group. It is quite the beautiful experience. So I would love to have you. So let's go ahead and choose the runes, okay? Got my coffee here. And let's go ahead and see. Let me move. I'm making some room here for you guys. Okay, so we've got the, well, first of all, let's see. So I heard there's a couple channeled messages, okay? So we've got the mermaid, the elves, the fairy, and the brownie coming in. And I definitely heard angel number 333. That has been coming up so much. We're going to be doing quite a few shuffles, okay? So just keep that in mind. But I'm going to try and move quickly and do one word. We're going to do 11 shuffles for each pile, and we're going to do 7 cards. I'm going to go ahead and break up the energy. We've got our Wildwood Tarot here. So we've got the elements coming forward, always a reminder, as above, so below. So with the Celtic knot in the middle, and this always gives me the inner world, right? The inner earth vibe. And so just starting there, this is a great time to really keep yourself grounded. Okay. I do like to say Archangel Sandalphon's been coming up huge in our readings, and he is here today as you all have a channeled song. One of the groups has a channeled album. Okay. So that's pretty surreal. And but there's going to be a lot of communication that you receive from these songs. Okay. So what I heard first before we keep going is 7-Eleven, Take Me to Heaven. We're doing the bow spread, which is using the elements at hand and the energies of the card to send an arrow of love about an issue straight to you. This is how the ancestors want to share their message with you today, and Mother Earth as well. So we're going to be doing the bow, and this is all about the potential. Of course, when you pull back on the bow, the greatest potential, the greatest potential of velocity is in the pullback. Okay, it's not about where the arrow goes, it's about pulling back and taking your shot. Full blown goosebumps. Let's go. We're going to do 4 runes for the elements, and this is going to be something that we refer to throughout the whole reading. Okay, so let's pull it down here. So this room is very sunny, which is why I love working in this space. All right, so we've got the runes here. We're going to go ahead and pull them for each element. Look at this. X marks the spot. The gift coming in from the air element, okay, which is spirit. We're starting in the north. Okay, I love that. Thank you, spirit. And I'm moving around, okay, so we're going to the east. Look at this. On the side, it's the fish, but actually, this is the ancestors coming in from the east, the earth element. Okay, I love this combination, really knowing that we're in the right place because your ancestors are lifting you up. They're giving you a lift. They want to show you, look at this combination. Do you see this? With the X marks the spot. See the X? And then this is the symbol for greater than, but in the runes, it's a symbol for the year. So they're giving you a lift up this year. And look at this. With the fish, it's all about abundance and fertility. Wow. The sun rises in the east. And so this is about a new beginning for you. Oh my goodness. I have got full goosebumps. Thank you to the ancestors for bringing this in. And here to the south, the water element, we've got the eye. Okay, now this is going to come through in so many different ways, but what I'm getting right away is the eye. Okay, and for me, I'm having an image of the great eye in my third eye. I have an image of the eye, which is the watchers, the dragons. The dragons are able to look at you with their eye. Now, we don't have the dragons in this element, but isn't that interesting that they're elemental energy that want to be seen? And the message that I'm receiving here from the water element, from this eye in particular, is the message that's coming through really, really crystal clear for me. And it's all about finding our individuality, right? Understanding the water element coming in, the mermaids specifically want you to know that it's all on the same bandwidth. And this has really kind of been something we've been talking about. And it's all about your individuality and your free will and your ability to propel in. This is a really interesting message that's coming up. Your ability to propel. Now let's go ahead and see. It's called, oh, okay. I love this. I was getting these messages, but guess what? It also is in the runes. It is the rune for ice. I'm hearing ice, ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Stop, collaborate, and listen. There is a special message in this edition from the water element. Of course, we have the mermaids here. Holy moly. And we're talking about freezing the water freezing the emotions. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And let's go and look to the east, excuse me, to the west. And to the west here, we have, right here, kind of looks like a camper, okay, like a tent, right? So I'm seeing this on the sideways, but I do know I get this confused with the hammer. This is not the hammer. This is, I believe, the thuras. Yes, the thorn. Every rose has its thorn, right? Every rose has its thorn, and this is coming in from the west. So, these are the elements that we're opening up with. Thank you, Spirit. And there is a message for us all to remember that all manifestation is based on the elements. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into. Wow, is that resonating with you guys? Isn't that crazy? Let's see. That does sound amazing indeed. Oh, you guys are so great. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started with our very first. I'm going to try and watch the time in between so that I can do, look at that, 11:11. I knew that number was going to come in, and it's for the mermaid. Oh, do we have an alignment happening between you and another? Channeled song with lyrics. I shared the exact one because it wanted the lyrics shared. And I have some, actually, some channeled messages for you guys. So, for the mermaids, welcome to my channel. And, if this reading resonates with you, please give it a like. Please share it. We want to share these messages with all the light workers, okay? Because there's so much energy. We need some assistance. And so we have Mother Earth and the ancestors coming forward. We just shared the elements. So if you didn't watch the message for the collective, please go back and check that out. Okay, because I believe it's important here. So we're talking about the mermaids. Now, the mer means sea. And we have, believe it or not, we have the channeled song Under the Sea. It is the one from the Little Mermaid. This has been coming in on this channel. However, I'm being advised to share that actually the original story, The Little Mermaid, was written by Hans Christian Andersen in 1836. And so that's being shared, should you feel guided, because there's some interesting tidbits that will actually speak to your soul. We're talking about the Atlantean timeline here, and I wanted to let you know I channeled 936, the frequency of the gods. I also noticed this particular edition of Under the Sea with the lyrics, and you're meant to look at the lyrics. I put it in the description box, but I did note that this is the Diamond edition. So Diamond is coming in, and that automatically takes me to lots of places. So there was this oracle I did, the Little Mermaid meets Superman. And that was done actually. So I'm actually getting a note. I'm going to note to add that. So if you feel guided, check out that oracle. And I know I keep linking oracle. And of course, everything in your divine timing. Don't feel like you have to do all these things. But these are all coming up because there is this clarity happening right now, right? Especially for those of you in the Mer Kingdom, in the sea, those of you that resonate and chose this pile, you can have more than one pile. The mermaids want to let you know there's an alignment at hand and there's clarity. 11:11 refers to the pituitary gland, okay? The pituitary chakra, which is part of the trident, okay? Don't mind my nail polish. I broke all these nails. All right. So let's see. I don't know the manifestations are connected with the elements. Thank you so much for this information. Yes. So yes, when you go to manifest, it is a combination of the elements, my friends. So it takes a little dash of everything. It takes what you're feeling in the emotions. It takes what is coming in from spirit for you. It takes a little bit of fire and passion, and then also allowing yourself to be grounded and to bring it into the earth plane. So those are the combinations, okay? All right, so the mermaids, let's go ahead and get started on your bow, okay? We're going to do 7 cards here. We're going to get started. We're going to do 1 words with each shuffle. On bottom, look at this. For you guys, we have the lovers. So we're already talking about this integration. I'm feeling Mayday here. Mayday, the maypole. Okay, so that's really cool because that's been going along with everything else we've been talking about these 2 Aries new moons. Wow. Okay, and we are going to be getting some intention today. So thinking about our intentions in these new moons. So if you want to work with the moon energy, the new moon, which is the energy we just kind of went out of, is a 30-day cycle. And this is where we just kind of put it out in the universe what we're looking to do. So we're going to get a little help from the mermaids here on where to go. Okay? So first, we have the Ten of Bows, responsibility. And what's really coming up here is there's a little bit, and this is, why we're focusing on that 11, why we're getting the focus. It's like you're carrying this workload and you're not really sure if it's something you really want to carry. 4 of Stones, you're feeling a little bit alone, a little bit like, guarded is the word that's coming to mind here. But I want to remind you, and the mermaids want to let you know that there's so much energy going on around you. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And in fact, this is taking me right back to the elements. So I'm getting fire. Okay. So to remember that every rose has its thorn. And as we unfold and as the rose unfolds, it's like that's part of the journey. The lightning here is coming from the air. It's the gift, the lightning strike to the sacred waters. Okay. And here we've got the earth element, the rock. It's like all the elements are coming together to give you endurance, okay, to feed your soul. That's why these messages are coming in right now. Okay. 6 of Arrows. This is a transition for you. You're on a quest, okay? The moon cycle is guiding you. This is about turning the wheel. This is about, facing some shadows, allowing things to shift. My husband's trying to call me. Sorry, babe. Okay. This is about, look at the swan here. Grace and generosity for yourself as you're on this quest, okay? Giving yourself time, allowing yourself to trust your instincts, to go where your soul pulls you. Wow, beautiful. Okay. And we're going to start pulling your 7 cards. So this is just really getting you started. The moon and the water. Okay, the moon is coming up big time. Look at the Taurus moon. What have I been talking about, my friends? I got May Day, and wouldn't you know it, in the month of May, my friends, is the Taurus new moon, May 19th. You've got plenty of time, but this new moon, here's a full moon with the Taurus. And that could also be represented, but the Taurus is really catching my eye. We're getting the May. So this full moon cycle, okay, which we're going through the eclipses and the reflection and the triggers that are going to come, okay? Know that the moon on the water, know that this is coming in as a healing for you. This is leading you to your abundance. This is leading to manifestation. So there's nothing to fear here, okay? So those are the first 4. We're going to go ahead and do the next 7, and we're going to pull a card, okay? So here we go. 7 of Arrows, okay? We feel like a lot of us are feeling, look at this, insecure. It's like we don't really have our foot down, right? And why would we? Because the mermaid are saying you have fins, you're swimming in the water. So there is this element of waiting for your feet to hit the ground. But remember, we're in the water right now. That is the best place for you to be. So that's a message. Let's go ahead and see what card is going to come out first to talk about the situation at hand for you. Okay? This is the situation coming at hand. Actually, I'm not going to cut there because we got her on bottom. So the situation I have here is the 3 of Bows. Now, this did come up in our reading the other day. I'm feeling a connection to the Aardvark. Okay. This is discussing the situation at hand. I feel the feeling that you're at a crossroads, right? And it's like, oh my gosh, which direction am I going to go? Well, we're doing the bow. So this is really, look at, she's holding the bow. She's here receiving with her left hand. She's receiving the message as we speak, and it's going to help her make a decision. There's a decision, a choice at hand. Okay. So, and this is going to lead you to fulfillment because I want to remind you that this is coming up again, the air element. This is taking you to your gift. So even though you feel like you're at a crossroads, my friend, you're actually getting to the center. You're getting to the center. And it's like as you go down, okay, mermaids, as you go down into the waters, into the emotions, that's part of the challenge. But as you rise back up, you unlock the gift. Wow. In every challenge, there is a gift. So this is talking about fulfillment. Let's see. There's a couple. I believe we want to get a little bit more specific with you, is what I'm feeling. So let's go into the bows. This has to do balance with your skills. Okay. So you're the emotional masters. You have this emotional mastery, and it's all about getting yourself into balance. Okay, into balance. And so this is the energy that I'm feeling surrounding all of this. I'm laughing because I see the hair. We're talking about the element of fire. Okay. So the mermaids are talking about the element of fire here. This is the situation. We're talking about your thorn, the thorn in your side. I'm hearing the thorn in your side. Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about that. And this is all about knowledge and power. Okay. So, nourishment from spirit source gives inner security and joy. Goals and desires are reached, making life rich with emotional scrutiny and a sense of completion. Okay. So, here we have the archer, and she's ready to make a choice, and this is what's going on here. The thorn is leading you. It's like that is what the propeller is. Okay, that's the propeller here in these emotions. Oh my goodness, look at this. Okay, so it's like this is what's taking you. Do you see how these runes are connected? Here we have the water, the mermaid, and here we have the fire. So it's like we're taking this little tangent, this greater than. Okay, this is your year to really face that thorn, to really face that shadow, and more than anything, to learn from it, to learn from it, to propel yourself forward, knowing that all choices lead to the same place. Okay, so that is just really what's coming up right away for you guys. Now we're going to go into the second. Okay, it's like here we go. Six of stones. We feel exploited. We feel like hungry. We feel this like burning around us. And what I'm getting is it's like, and this has been happening for a long time, I'm hearing, okay? Because I'm getting like the honey, I'm getting the bee, I'm getting, and look at how all the hives are destroyed, okay? And it's like this is giving a sense of worry and a sense of why me, a sense of being exploited, a sense of victim. But look at the fire. It's like what's going to burn brighter, the fire within you or the fire around you? And this is the special message coming up. What you focus on is what you're going to get, right? What you focus on is what you're going to get. So number two here is about that bow. About the bow. Now look at, she's holding the bow. But here in this reading, the bow is all about what is your focus. Okay? What is the focus here? And what Spirit is telling you, what the mermaids are coming up with, is the Page of Stones, the links. You are a secret keeper. So it's all about keeping your ears open, staying centered, keeping in balance, okay? Because you are the secret keeper, and Spirit and the mermaids are singing a song. Look at that. I'm hearing they're singing a song for you. So there's something in that channeled message under the sea, something that's going to catch your attention. This is going to continue to help you to unlock, to follow the steps. okay, to follow the steps. Now, the links is all about, like I said, the secret keeper, but it's also about listening and following and honing in on their attention. Okay. So we've talked about the thorn and we've talked about the vibration. And it's like, do we want to focus on the thorn, which really is about preserving the rose? Do we want to focus on that or do we want to focus on the unfolding? And so it's like really listening to yourself. Listen to yourself. This choice in front of you is going to be guided. It's coming in. It's there. It's there in front of you. It's just a matter of taking a moment to sit down and to focus, to put things in perspective. Okay? Because we've got the Ace of Vessels here, the waters of life. Okay, there's that swan again. Okay, so another reminder to really keep ourselves in grace, to allow this energy, to allow yourself to fall through. I'm hearing fall through, fall through. Okay. And what I mean here is sometimes, not sometimes, I'm a firm believer in shadow work. And when you fall through, okay, what I mean here is a lot of times when some shadows arise, okay, some fear arises, different things that cause shadows. The biggest thing we want to do, like look at them as a well, okay? The biggest thing, we fall into the well and it's like, oh my God, the first thing we want to do, or fall into a hole, the first thing we want to do is get out of the hole and we start climbing through. But what I'm getting here is be like Alice in Wonderland and fall through. Fall through. Lean into the shadow because there's some brilliance. There's the brightest light on the other side. On the other side. So give yourself grace. Keep your antenna up, okay? Keep your antenna up and go with the flow. That's what I'm hearing here, mermaids. Go with the flow. You have the ability to endure the rough waters. You just go down a little bit deeper. The kingfisher is watching you. You are being so protected. The angels of flight surround you. Wow. That is beautiful. The kingfisher. When we're getting this element, I'm seeing this fish, what's rising for you, right? What are we bringing into the earth? What kind of manifestation? I am feeling that there is this alignment going on for you, mermaids, with a divine counterpart. We're talking about the conscious limb here, your thoughts. So, do you have a divine counterpart? Are you in an existing relationship? I believe this is something between you. It doesn't have to be romantic. Although I'm going to tell you what, I feel it is. Is this a romance? Yes, Spirit is saying, yes, you are locating your king. Now, there's a lot of information here because sometimes we're in union with somebody and it's like it feels off. This is the thorn, okay? And I just want to be honest. I understand. I have been married for 28 years, my friends. And, it has not always been so glorious and beautiful. But it is those thorns. It is those difficulties that you go through with your partner when you fall through, when you have grace and you learn from the situation and just go with the flow. There's a huge message to understand that you may feel more healed, but you need to hold the vibration for that divine counterpart because they're going through quite an awakening themselves right now. Okay. So this is really kind of happening for all of us. All right. 9 of bows, respect. So you're looking from respect. Here's the shaman. The shaman is jumping out of this oracle to say to you, respect yourself. Listen with those antennae. Hold that bow, your skills. Be ready to take your shot, but listen. The shaman is coming forward to actually show you more. Wow. That is super beautiful. So here we're talking about the spirit realm. Oh my gosh. Thank you to the shaman. Thank you to spirit. And what does the shaman want you to know? Look at this. You are a seer. You are a seer. Number 2, This is about collaboration with that divine counterpart. This is about focus and clarity and seeing in your mind's eyes, seeing what you want in the ethers, holding the frequency and having grace for yourself and the other counterpart as this comes into fruition. Okay? As this comes into fruition. Wow. Look at the medicine bag. She's got her sword. She's cloaked. Okay. So a lot of messages here. Archangel Michael is wants to work with you. I'm getting that very strong. Keep yourself cloaked. You are blinded. Walk the path. You are a seer. This is meant to develop your skills. Remember, this is the bow. She's carrying the bag from the shaman. Okay. She's learned, look at this. She's tied the knot on a couple things. I'm seeing these twin knots here. Wow. Okay. This is amazing what's coming through. And then here, all the way down on the earth, the labyrinth. Okay. So you're seeing your way through, but it's a path you haven't been on before. It's a path that you haven't been on before. And you know what? I said that this was a sword, but it actually is okay. This is the arrowhead, and we're going to be doing an arrowhead, the intention. Please listen to the intention that comes forward for you. Do you see this like monster here? Okay. This is the energy to the right. So I'm seeing I'm getting the Little Mermaid, you guys. Okay. So what I mean is there's an energy that is not in that it to me, I'm getting that there's some spiritual warfare here. It could be against the ancestors, could be against your bloodline, okay? And this is not to give you fear. This is so that you can resonate because when it comes to that kingfisher, these energies are trying to keep you separated. Look at how he's looking for you above water, but the energies make you sink down below and he can't find you. Wow. Wow. Beautiful messages from the shaman, from the spirit world. Thank you, spirit. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and talk about the happiness, the 10 of vessels, the breakthrough, the bright door on the other side, the gushing water, the individuality, the removal of that thorn. Look at that, you guys. Look at how this is all coming together. This is such a beautiful reading. The beautifulness of that 10 vessels is all about the heart. This is all about finishing a cycle, finding your way, leading you to true happiness, a breakthrough. Okay. And so what we have coming in here is number 5, which is talking about the momentum, the energy around you that's leading to this. And look who's on the way. Wow. The Knight of Vessels. Okay? It's like the Knight of Vessels is on the way to you. It's like, I'm looking for you, but guess what? I'm going to shape shift for you, my dear, and I'm going to get in the water with you. And the eel is this energy, the momentum, the conduction. Wow. Beautiful. Holy moly. Now, should you feel called, I do animal wisdom. So these just different animals pop up. And I am feeling, if you feel called, there is actually an oracle on the eel. Okay. So that might, that energy might actually resonate with you. It's actually a truly beautiful oracle. And so you really might enjoy that. Okay. So this is the momentum coming up. Let's look in the book real quick about this energy because this is the Knight of Vessels. It's a masculine energy. This is about your heart chakra. That we just said that this is leading us to the 10 of Vessels. So the knights are like the pages are the ones who have learned. The knights are the ones who embody, right? So there's this embodiment of your heart, of what you want, right? Is what I'm definitely feeling here. So I'm just really confirming for many of you what you're already feeling because the energies kind of have us doubting, right? And this is what your masculine energy, and I believe this is a divine counterpart for you. The eel is a wise protector. According to Irish myth, certain eels could turn into weapons when wielded by a warrior. And there's this famous spear. Wow. And remember, we just saw the spear right here. So I believe that the eel oracle has a message for you. And the war goddess, the Morgan, assumed that the form in battle, the eel swims where weeds and cresses drift. Wow. Conquest, attraction, seduction, a welcoming, induction, a union, arrival. Holy moly. Okay, are you feeling that energy as you have this breakthrough, this burst of energy? This is so gorgeous. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we're going to get some guidance about of course, we've got the mirror, the number 12. We've got the number 12 coming here for you. Okay. Now, this is actually letting me know that this is double confirmation if you chose pile number 4 as well, because we have 12, 12 coming in. We have 11, 11. We started your reading, but we had the number 12, 12 coming in on the 4th pile, which I haven't done yet. But I'm getting a relationship here. I'm seeing the Huron. I'm seeing this, what is around the Huron's neck? Do you see this? This alchemy. The Huron is associated with phoenix energy. The woman in the lake, look at King Arthur, and look at these 3 balance. And this is what this card is all about, the balance between the energies, okay? And she's holding what looks to be a crystal ball, right? And she's not looking at the triggers that come in the mirror. And so this is coming up for you. Come out of those emotions, mermaids, okay? And look at this. It's actually like the octopus. Wow. So we're getting that mermaid energy. Okay, I said octopus, but it's not. It's that mermaid energy. And it's like you can come up to the surface. You don't need to remain down there. This is alignment going on here. Okay, this is a major arcana card, and it's called the mirror. And we're talking about the guidance for balance. Look at that. We're talking about the guidance for balance for you. This is where we hold the bow. Remember, we're creating a bow spread, okay? And so this is where we harness the bow. This is where we're holding on to the bow. You see that? So it's like this is all about the balance, about the mirror, the triggers. This is really so divinely guided, my friends. I just have to tell you, okay? And what did we cut to? We cut to the mirror there, okay? So that's just coming up. That's going to be on bottom. Sorry, I got a little screwed up. All right. So what is the balance coming up? How can we come out of those emotions and keep things in balance? How can we go in between the 2 worlds? How can we allow this healing to this divine counterpart, this masculine energy? And it may be within you. Some of you, it's within you. But I'm feeling this is, well, actually, it's both, my friends. As within, so without, right? So it's like as you heal the shadow within you, it actually allows that arrival. That's what's going to propel that energy, okay? Now, some of you already gone through this, but some of you might be going through this right now. And look what's back. Oh, my God. Do you see it? This is what's back to bring you into balance. We've got the number 18, the moon on the water. The moon on the water. Now we cut to this, and she's holding the moon. The moon on the water. She's grabbing the moon and she's bringing it into the water with her. She's taking the energy of the moon, and of course, the moon rules the water. So, wow, there is definitely a huge message here for you. So let's go ahead and read this card because this is talking about your balance, okay? Your balance. So we're talking about another major arcana card, okay? The two cards together, I just heard add them. 12 plus 18 is a 30. So spirit is bringing in this balance for you. And that's why this moon energy is coming up. I feel it so much. It's this double moon energy in Aries. And we're highlighting the new moon. So it's like you're working with these energies right now so that you can be prepared to set the intention of what you want to do in May. Remember, I got May Day, where you want to go in May. Okay. This is so crazy. I love it. The full moon rising. So we want to think about the full moon in May because I got May Day, but I told you the 19th. This cycle is definitely being highlighted for you. Look at this. On May 5th, 5-5. Wow. On 5-5, we have the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Wow. And then right after that, 2 weeks later, we have the new moon in Taurus. And so we're foreshadowing that. This is going to be really huge for you guys. I can feel it so much. Let's get more information. A full moon rising above the swampland illuminates a dark winter sky. There is a landscape. I'm going to read this because there's something in here for you, okay? The fallow landscape is dotted with hardy marsh reeds that survive and thrive in the peat enriched water. A primal egg lies submerged in the nutrient swamp, full of potential energy and creative power. The bare trees reach up towards the sky and await the return of spring as a flight of crows and a heron circle above. The lone aurochs move across the mysterious landscape. The moon is the nearest companion to us in the solar system, and it physically affects the tides and the cycles of life on the earth. And we're talking about the mermaid here. Message for you. Its power goes far beyond that. In the primal world of the wildwood, the moon also becomes sacred and the mysterious light that illuminates the darkness of the utter void. And what was I talking about? Falling through the energy to claim the brightest light that lies below the surface. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. It is therefore a symbol of the unconsciousness and the unrealized insights. So pay attention specifically in May, my friends. You're being prepared. Pay attention to the insights that are coming up to prepare you through these next couple months. Now, with the crows, there's a lot of chatter. And it's funny because I hear my friend Nicoletta saying, the phoenix has risen, the phoenix is flying. And the crows and the chatter are trying to keep you from your destination. Holy moly. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're talking about rebirth here. We're talking about patience. We're talking about a gateway to the soul. We're talking about the tides of emotion and consciousness. And look at, we had that here. Emotion and consciousness. Being able to see that your kingfisher is searching for you. That you are not alone. Because I'm feeling that many of you feel that way, and I understand. I do. You know why? Because I'm there with you, mermaids. I'm there in the water with you. I'm tapped in. I understand. This message comes at a beautiful, brilliant time for you to be patient, for you to know that the universe has your back, and you need to open yourself up to the universe. That is what I'm feeling. I've got full-blown goosebumps, my fellow mermaids. So let's talk about the intention. How do we move beyond this? How do we really, move beyond and bring that moon down and to really harness the energy? And how do we lead that to our manifestations? We're going to talk about the intentions. Ho, ho, ho. I've got full-blown goosebumps. The stag is here. The ancestors are beating the drum for you. Are you listening? Are you listening? Is what I'm hearing. Wow. Okay. Let's find out. Holy moly. This feels so gorgeous. So what is the intention? Heads up, 7 up. What is bubbling up to the surface for you, my friends, is the blasted oak. Remember, we saw that lightning? Remember, we saw it? It's about to strike. And look who's falling, the illuminated one, the hung one. There's this purification process at hand for you, my friends. But this is a very strong energy. It's what leads to what's petrified wood. Look at, there's that lightning strike. Okay. And this petrified wood is actually a blessing. This is a mixture. This particular card is a mixture of the hermit and also, I'm forgetting. So let's look. It is another major arcana. Wow. You guys are major. You guys are major. So make sure you check out that song, Under the Sea, okay? Because there's a special message there for you. The blasted oak is talking about the bolt from the blue. Wow. The bolt from the blue, rising from the ashes of destruction, the fire of creation, the fire of creation. Let that thorn lead you, okay? Because that's where you realize your worth. Yes, it took you off path for a while. It's time to get back on path, my mermaids. It's time to feel, I'm hearing, ready? I'm hearing illuminated. I'm hearing individualized. I'm hearing loved. Okay, so it's like an I or an L here. So this is the messages coming through for you guys. So the intention is related to allowing spirit to guide you, to believe in miracles. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing, set the intention, my friends, in your soul and in your heart to believe in miracles and hold that frequency. Hold that frequency. How is this resonating? Wow, beautiful, my friends. Okay, so the ancestors are beating the drum. Literally had a song called Moonlight in my head, and you mentioned the moon. Oh, I love it. I'm comforted to know that all choices lead to the same path. I've been confused. Yeah, I'm feeling the confusion here, my friends, for the mermaids. So know that you're being guided. And I'm going to let you, you know what? I just heard this. Some of you are hearing the beat. Remember, listen. When you lay your head down at the pillow at night, this is when you go into the depths. Many of you travel at night. This is when you go into the waters, my mermaids. This is the shift. This is why the moon is coming up. But right before you go to sleep, you hear the beat. You hear the beat. Literally, you hear the beat of the drum. That's how you know you're in the right place. Know that you are protected. Know that you are being guided. Don't allow fear to come in, okay? I hope this reading finds you. I mean, I thought this was gorgeous. I've got goosebumps. We're going to go ahead and we're going to move to the next oracle, okay? So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to shuffle in the energy for our next one, which are the elves, okay? Now, it is possible, mermaids, that you have more than one, so check in and make sure. We're going to move to the mermaids. All right, here we go, 4828. Welcome, mermaids. Okay, welcome. Or no, excuse me, I said mermaids. I'm talking elves, but maybe there's a connection for you. Okay, 4828. And I believe that there is, because we're talking here just on the time. I'm getting a message. I'm getting 1210. The finishing of the cycle to bring you into balance. Wow. 12 and 10. Okay, elves. Notice there are 3 here, okay? And the beautiful song, and this is a gorgeous song that came in for you. But first of all, when I plugged into your energy, elves, I got goosebumps. And I heard, trust your insights. Then I heard the song, Send in the Clowns. Beautiful song. I put it in the description box. Please make sure the lyrics are attached. You're meant to read. You're meant to follow the lyrics. Okay? I got the number 13, the pearl. The pearl has a message for you, And actually, as I'm saying that, is my husband blowing up my phone. Yes, he is. Okay. So we own a food truck, so I just need to make sure it wasn't an emergency. Okay. But the number 13, I heard Pearl has a message for you. So under number 3 in the description box, I put the Pearl Oracle. Okay. I put the Pearl Oracle, but I'm making a note the eel for the mermaids. Okay. And then I heard, why so serious? And it was the Joker. And then I wrote down Harlequin. Okay. So the elves are here. There is a triple, there's a triple thing going on. There's a triple thing going on. Let's go ahead and see what is happening here. Now, the elves, my friends, are special, a different elemental energy. Let's talk about them real quick because some people go into different places. Let's take you where we're supposed to go. That the elves are the oldest and the most powerful of the elements. Not only do they work with the 4 energies that we chose, and I'm literally hearing to choose another rune for you. So we're going to choose another rune for you, elves. If you missed the beginning, we're going to refer to it. But this is to go in the center. I'm hearing put this in the center. Put this in the center. Let's just put your abundance in the center. This is what it's all about. And you know why? Because you, my elves, are the most powerful and you have access to the ethers. You are able to work with many elements, okay? And so let's shuffle in your energy. Right away, I cut to balance, okay? Right away, I cut to balance. So that's your first card coming in for you. So you guys got the food, which is all about the cattle. Okay, and look what wants to stay on the bottom. The beat of the drum of the ancestors. We just had the runes come in. Now I read for the Norse. Okay, so we're talking about the Norwegian. So let's go ahead and pull out my Nordic runes book and see what message we have here from the Fuhu, which is all about your wealth. Okay, it's all about your wealth, elves, because you have been doing a lot of work. You have been busy, busy, busy. Okay. And so, what is coming up for you? The cow goddess. This is all about, this is all about, I'm hearing Hather, the Hathers. Okay, is what I'm hearing. The Hathers, which is very interesting. Here's a poem for you. Money causes strife among kin. The wolf grows up in the woods. We're talking about windfall, luck, abundance, livestock, cattle, the horn of plenty, coins, and gold. We're talking about alchemy here, my friends. And in the center, this is you. Okay? So this is a special message brought in just for you elves. Okay, and there was something else that wants to be shared that's kind of coming out of nowhere is that I read somewhere that elves, if you notice an elf, you instantly fall in love. So do you have a love story around you that's based on instant love? I'm not really sure why that's coming up. But we do have the Joker and Harlequin here, and those two, as crazy as it may seem, the clowns. Oh my God, I'm not even connecting that to the Joker. Send in the clowns. And these two, as wild and crazy as they are, they found each other. Holy moly, that is coming up here. Okay, let's go ahead and get more into your oracle. I want to go ahead. I need my cheat sheet here. We're doing the bow spread, okay? So what that means is we're taking the elements. We've got the elements that we shared, and we're taking the energy of the cards, and they're mixing together. Your ancestors are bringing this in to shoot an arrow of love to you. And it's all about the issue. And what I heard here is heads up, 7 up. Okay, so this is the magic coming in. Now, we already did 1 card for you guys. We're going to go ahead and do 3 more. And we're going to do 11 shuffles. And then we're going to do 7 cards. This oracle is all about 7-Eleven, take me to heaven. What's bubbling up for you? Here we go. We've got the Four of Bows. There's definitely a celebration for you, elves, okay? And look at this collaboration. Look at how they're all holding their bows. And I am getting, I'm seeing four bows. And could you be led? I'm not going to lead you, but it is possible that you could be led to four. All four. Special message to those who are led to all four groups today that there is definitely a celebration ahead of you. Okay? This is about that work ethic. This is about the journey that you've been going. This is about the perspective. Is this seen as something that's hard, or do you see what's happening? Because these arrows that you're carrying, this load that you're carrying, there's a group of campers up here and they're waiting to forge their arrows. I'm really feeling a teacher here. Of course, the elves work with the bow and arrow. Of course, we see the bow and the arrow in the picture. They are the shooters. They are the ones who have, I hate to say this, but I'm hearing the most potential. Not that I want to create any sort of hierarchy here, but there is a lot of potential for you, my friends. It's all about your perspective. The hooded man has been trying to show you the way. You've been on a journey. And look at this. Do you see Christmas here? So there's holly all over the hooded man, and he's trying to show you the gift in the challenge, the gift in the walk. The birds, they talk to you. There's this illumination coming up here, okay? And I'm feeling Christmas time. Now, I'm feeling for a lot of you, this is Christmas time this year, okay? And what is your channeled song? Let's go back to it. Send in the clowns, okay? Send in the clowns. This journey, the pearl, the opportunity. Are you ready to walk through the door? Because your guides have led you here. Wow. This is the healing at hand. And I'm also getting a message to make sure you cloak and preserve your energy. Make sure you cloak and preserve your energy. Oh my God. Here is your card, elves. This is you. You're ready to take your shot. You're so supported. Wow. You are the archer. Lady Luck is on your side. Look at this. Make sure you pay attention to our 7th card today because we're doing the bow spread. And the 7 is all about right here. It's all about where you're going. Wow. Okay. I think we are in the right place, my friends. This is literally your card. Okay. You are the archers. All right. Now we're going to start pulling out cards. I told you the pearl, the queen of stones, the bear. The queens are the ones that wear the pearls. So that's why I included that information for you. And there's a vibration that you can step into. There's a tapestry. There is a tapestry that's being, your ancestors are letting you know that there's a tapestry. I'm hearing coat of arms. I've been hearing this since the beginning. Do you have a coat of arms? Are you Gaelic, Celtic, Norwegian? Because there's a coat of arms. The hooded man is leading you, and there's something in your ancestry that's going to resonate with you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's take that first card. What is the issue at hand? This came up in the first one. So this could be a relationship letting you know, mermaids, that you're in the right spot. This is the step after this breakthrough for you, okay? This is where I'm feeling it. Your breakthrough where you find out who you truly are. When you find out who you truly are. The 10 of vessels. The issue at hand here, my friends, for you elves, is happiness, okay? This is the issue that's coming in for you. The page of stones. Look at this. I can't make this up. The page of stones. Are you listening? This is another link to pile number 1. Are you listening? You have secrets. You have secrets. There are secrets. There are secrets for you to discover. And we're talking There are secrets for you to discover. The Ace of Bows, the spark of life. Wow. This is coming in number 2. What is your focus? The bow. Your focus is the bow. It's not the arrow, it's the bow. Holy moly. Look at that spark. I'm really feeling this connection to pile number 1, this authenticity, the blasting of the oak tree. You see this? The blast. You have a special arrow. We need to look at this. This is a major, this is like huge, okay? The Ace of Bows. You are so tapped in. This is really talking about that elven energy. You are a magician. I mean, I'm just getting it. You are a magician in the making, okay? And so this energy is coming in to lead you. Let's find it. The suit of bows is the iron, is the element of fire. We're talking about that thorn still, okay? So again, we're being highlighted into the fire, into the fire. So let's see what the Ace of Bows has for you. Let's see, where is it? Ace of Bows. A turning in the cosmic axis generates the spark of life so that the kindling of the flame sparks the necessary light and the warmth in our lives. The drill bow suggests the human element, our partnership with the environment in which we live, and the mastery of its gifts. Wow. So that is a special message there about the spark of life. And look who's right below that. Are you listening? Wow, I got full blown goosebumps. Are you listening? The spark of life. You have something huge to offer, coming from the inner earth, your ancestors. They are showing you that you have a spark for others, that this is your talent. Holy moly. Okay. So that's the issue. And we're going to pay attention, number 7, because I'm getting, look at again, at the end of the arrow is that arrowhead, and that's going to be position number 7 here, okay? So that's really talking about your intention moving forward. Okay. Wow, there's that celebration again. I'm hearing again. Are you listening? What? Wow. What is happening here? So let's talk about what's coming in with your thoughts when it's regarding to this. What are your thoughts related to this? The ancestors, oh my goodness, the ancestors are here. The shift is upon you and you're being led. Do you see these trees? You're being led through a portal. And the ancestors are showing you the way. Follow the beat. Follow the beat. It leads to the celebration. Okay? So if you're having any doubts about going through, this is a portal. Your ancestors have been beating the drum. Are you listening? I just keep hearing it. Are you listening? Wow. This is so gorgeous, you guys. So gorgeous. Look at, for both of you, not only did you get the front cover of this beautiful oracle we're using today, but you also got the box. So it's like cover girl. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. What? Holy moly, what is going on here? What is going on here? Because everybody's talking about your bows. Everyone's talking about it, about your skills and telling stories about you. They feel the hearth. They feel the warmth that you give them. I'm feeling a storyteller here. I'm feeling camaraderie, a coming together with fellow other light workers. Beautiful. But look at the question mark. What is the question that keeps you at bay? And I'm hearing that is your mind. Don't follow your mind. Follow your hearth, the fire that burns within you. Allow yourself to be led by the shadow. What I mean by that is the wisdom, the pearl, because the pearl is the irritant. What was the irritant? What have you been renewing yourself? What have you been working on? Because it is a story to share with others. And this is going to cause you to celebrate. Okay? It's going to cause you to celebrate is what I'm getting here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So what is this? We're talking about here the spirit realm. Spirit is letting you know that this is what's in front of you. Okay? This is how you're celebrated. Another ace. Are you kidding me? This is so powerful. You've got the ace of arrows. Not only do you have the spark of life, my friends, you have the breath of life. You have the ability to go down and to bring it up. You have the ability to run the bases, collect the aces, do the spark, fan the smoke. Wow, I'm hearing all of this. Holy moly. And look at my runes here. Do you see them? Do you see the similarity? And who's in the middle of the diamond, right? Who's in the middle of the diamond here? Wow. In the middle of the diamond is you. I'm hearing on the picture mound. It's up to you. But it's like you can't play the game by yourself is the message here. You can't go 9 innings by yourself. You're meant to work with another. Okay? You're meant to work with a team. That's the special message here. The Ace of Arrows, the breath of life. Such a gorgeous card. Holy moly. So not only do you have the bow and the arrow, oh my God, it's just so gorgeous. I'm going to look this up because I do believe that there is a message here. I mean, you're getting double aces so far. There are 4 suits here, and you have 2 of the aces. 2 of the aces, my friends. I mean, this is unbelievable. This is an unbelievable reading. So what does the Ace of Arrows want to talk to you about? It wants to talk about there's a chalk hill figure, and it breathes the vitality of life, a renewal of vitality combined with knowledge of where you wish to be and how to get there. It is believed that if you stand on the eye, wow, in your individuality of the white horse and make a wish, you will gain wisdom and your wish will come true. Beautiful. Spirit is telling you they are familiar with your work and the wishes are here for you. Holy moly. This is unbelievable. I am feeling so much magic here in your pile. Okay, so let's keep going. I hope this is giving you guys some really great insights. We've got the fox here, the king of bows, okay? Again, we're feeling blinded, but you have everything you need. The fox is very smart, very, and look at this. This is about staying rooted. Do you see this red-orange? This is about being rooted. This is about following your creative spark, letting it lead you the way, okay? Following the beat of that drum, keeping the pulse on the earth. Wow. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful message here. Let's find out what we're talking about here is the momentum. So the fox is bringing in the momentum. What is the energy? What is the energy that is driving this bow? It's the 4 of stones. It's the need to know that you're preserved. It says protection here, but I want you to actually to focus on what? Preservation, okay? Because this is the deer, this is you. There's this timidness, there's this fear, but it's like you are so protected. You're meant to walk into this individuality, just like the dots, just like the stars in the sky. You have your own individuality. And you're meant to bring that forward. Okay? You're meant to bring that forward. And it's like you are so surrounded. And look at the lightning bolt here. Look at the lightning bolt. Look at this diamond pattern. Okay? It's like you are surrounded. I'm getting the angels are surrounding you. And in fact, this reminds me of what? This is kind of like telling me a little bit more here about the pillar of light. The cross that you bared is led to this pillar of light, is led to this, and this is the center. Okay, this is the momentum. Knowing that you are safe is huge for you. Okay, so let go of the doubts, let go of the fears, and just like, and don't have that deer in the headlights. Okay, because we're getting a lot about fire for you. Don't let that fire of what's burning around you lead you in the direction to make you feel fearful. Okay, it's like I'm hearing Bambi. I'm getting Bambi, and Bambi wanted to run in the meadow. And yes, and I'm getting it was hard because Bambi lost his mother. But through that experience, through that cross that he had to bear, he learned so much about himself and he became what? The king of the forest. Wow. Holy moly. The king of the forest, the knight of bows. Okay. So it's like the knight coming on their horses. We heard about that white horse. And it's like, oh, wow, this is all propelling us to happiness for you. And look what just came up. The king. I cannot, you saw me do this. I can't make this up. Speaking of the king of the forest, we've got the king of arrows here, the kingfisher. Wow. This is definitely a link. This is definitely a link. The pulse on the earth and the pulse of the air. Remember the elves, they have access to the 5 elements. Wow. And that came up in the first reading. So definitely double confirmation. Oh my gosh, look at this. All this energy I just dropped. I just dropped all my cards, and what showed face up? What showed face up? What falls to the floor comes to the door. I hear one of my favorite readers saying that. What comes to the floor falls to the door. There's too many here, but this is what came face up. I want to go ahead and it's too many, but there's a message here just in these cards, okay? Just in these cards, there's a message. So let's see which one is coming up for you. Wow, special message. It's about that workload. It's about the perspective. It's about the 10 of bows. So here we go. We've got the 10 of vessels and the 10 of bows. 10, 10. This is leading me back to the previous oracle. 10, 10, the clarity, seeing with 2020, getting the clarity you need to know that the power of the all, to understand the power of the all. And so you have been, this is just so unbelievable. This is your special message. This is a breakout for you. So let's look at this, because what you see as responsibility, what you see as a task, actually, it's like, look at the vibration, look at the wisdom. How does this renew? How does walking up this, carrying this load, how does this renew your spirit? What wisdom have you gained as you complete this cycle with your bow? Okay, knowing that you already are the aces here, the aces have come up, knowing that you're meant to run the bases, right? You're on the mound, and that kingfisher stays on bottom. Wow. So here we have number 6, okay? And number 6 for you guys, I've got to keep an eye on the time. Okay, 12:33. 12:33. Could that be an angel number for you? There's that 12. There's that number 33 coming up just in perfect timing, right? It's so crazy. It's so crazy. And here we go. Number 6. Sorry, I lost my place here. We're talking about the guidance for balance. This is the guidance. It fell to the floor. It dropped in the most magical way. The guidance is all about how you view this responsibility, how you view this journey. And many of you view it from a victim. Actually, I'm hearing previously victim, but now you understand you're the victor. And it's like, instead of I have to climb this mountain, it's I get to climb this mountain. I get to go to my pinnacle. I get to come up here and share my stories around the fire, leading me to that celebration. Wow. Okay. And this is the guidance of balance. This is what holds us onto the bow. So let's go ahead and find out, because there has to be a special message here for you. We're getting tons of bows here for you, and we're getting the completion of a cycle. We're talking about responsibility here. Okay. The challenge of dealing with responsibility brings a need for inner fortitude, stamina, determination. The weight of the burden may be heavy and cumbersome, but the task that has been handed to you may be vital for the greater good, and not just for yourself, but for your family and for your chosen tribe. Bing, bang, bada, boom. Are you feeling the magic there? Because I'm feeling it for you. I am feeling it for you. Wow. Okay. So that's number 6. But we were told to pay attention most from the beginning to the number 7, okay? Which is going to come in between here, the bows and the 10 of vessels. And it is this energy working with the elements that's going to propel your arrow, propel your potential. Okay? Oh my gosh. All this energy, the sun of life itself. Wow. The number 19, another 10. 10, 10, 10. Talk about completion. Talk about your soul. Talk about finding exactly where you're meant to be. Holy moly. I'm hearing in unison, look at the garden. Look at the garden that you plant. And you know what? With all these aces, the spark of life and the breath of life, you're able to spark that into others. You're able to breathe life into others. Why? Because of your journey. Because of your journey. Because of your walk. Okay? So wait for the rebirth here. It's coming. It's coming, my friends. The 3 Hurons are here to let you know it's coming. This is what you're meant to pay attention to. Okay? We've got the number 3 here. We've got 3 chalices. We've got the silver, the green, and the gold. The silver, the green, and the gold. Okay. So the green is the heart chakra. The gold is the earth star chakra. Look at this. Earth star chakra, heart chakra, crown chakra. Wow. These elements working together, this rebirth, this partnership between these different chalices. You know what I'm seeing? These different challenges is what's going to bring you into your balance, into the balance in your heart, and allow you to feel that joy. This is what we're talking about here. This is a completion of a cycle for you. And I'm hearing you brought it with you, because look at right below that. I mean, I can't make this up. We're back to that 3 of bows. So we've got the 3 of vessels. I've got all these numbers, 10, 10, double aces. We've got, the 33 here. Okay, this is so cray-cray. But this is the energy that's propelling your bow. This is your bow. This is the potential pulling back on this, but knowing that it leads to the 3 of vessels energy, the 3 of vessels balance in that heart chakra. Okay, so let's look if there's another. Yeah, because this is the element of water. This is the element of water. This is what makes you special. This is what makes you special. Your journey is what makes you special. It allows you to share those stories up there. I feel this was so much. Okay, so let's see. The 3 of vessels has a special message to you because we're meant to pay attention to the 7th card. From the beginning, I was getting that message. And so let's see what's in here for you. Celebration. Remember, we kept getting the celebration. Celebration with communal group or family. Welcoming the coming of new life or good fortune. A successful return after migration or travel by a tribe or grouping. Wow. The ability to connect directly to joy allows the healing and the empowering energies to flow through you. It is a gift from the universe. Being joyful and celebrating life fully in gratitude for the amazing gifts we share is uniquely individualized blessing, but it also is recognized by those who feel its warmth radiating from us. To be able to embrace love, life's achievement, and fulfillment that comes with selfless dedication to shared cause or belief, to be a conduit from the unseen breath and the divine flows. One of the most common reasons why people lose the ability to feel authentic joy in their lives is the fear. The fear, the deer in the headlights, associated with loss or grief at a passing of the emotion. Sometimes we need to give ourselves permission to be completely fulfilled and to experience joy again, to be strong and to be stoical, to be stoic enough to understand that all of life's trials and tribulations, as well as the blessings and gifts, are cycles of nature. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So as you burn away that which was, you allow that shall be. I've got full-blown goosebumps. That shall be to come to you. Wow, what a beautiful message. Let's see who's here live. Let's see what's coming up. Okay. Though I don't have Irish blood in my... So the Celtic gods have been making their way through the readings I watch, like Morgan. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad that this is resonating with you. I say thank you to the ancestors. Ancestors, thank you for this beautiful message for the elves, because I believe you needed it, my friends. I believe you needed it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move into our next pile, which are, who's next? The Fae. 122, 28 is what I saw. 122, 28 is what I saw there. Let's talk about you guys. Holy moly. Not only did you get a channeled song, you guys got an album. Channeled messages, number 222, number 33, which is talking about the heart awakening. The land of the brave and the free. Why are we talking about this? You are the star of the show because the channeled album for you with lyrics to inspire you, my fairies, is the Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton coming forward for you guys. This is the music at hand. Let's go ahead and shuffle in your energies. For the fairies, let's shuffle in your energies. As we get started on this 7-11, Take Me to Heaven, Oracle, I'm hearing 3 times. I'm hearing 3 times. So there we go, 333. This is where we're going to start, okay? This is where we're going to start. This is what's meant to be on bottom, okay? So where we're starting, fairies, is with the 5 of bows. What's the shift at hand? How are we going to make that 5th bow? Look at, we've got 4 on the ground. We're going to build one right now. Wow. This is all about empowerment for you, okay? So that is just... For the Kingfisher, I cannot make this up. It has come out on every single pile. So I say to you, the Fae, how does the Kingfisher talk to you? What's coming in about that energy for the Kingfisher? I'm actually getting prompted to grab the Kingfisher because that is the 3rd time. Third time, we've got the number 33. We've got the number 3 here. Yeah, I'm being guided to read the Kingfisher, who is the king of the arrows. So it's like we're constructing that last bow and we're getting the arrows. So I'm feeling a collaboration here. Okay, I'm feeling a collaboration here. And let's go ahead and see the king of the arrows. You may need to exercise judgment, power, force of will. The king is impartial and helps you to see clearly what you no longer need to hold on to. Use your strength to cut yourself free from that weighs you down. We're talking about strength here, counseling, the ability to judge true from false. Okay? The ability to see what's in between the element of the air, the mind, and the emotions. You're being focused here, my beautiful Fae, as you fill that space in between. Wow, the Fae fill the space in between, is what I'm hearing. Beautiful. So, how can this affect your discernment? Right? How can this affect the judgment? Knowing that when you create a hierarchy, knowing when you create judgment against yourself or others, you automatically close the doors to what you want. That is the first message for you, my Fae. The first message of being the star, the shift, turning the wheel, allowing the brilliance. Okay, it's just flooding in. It's just flooding in. So, cut number 2, the woodward. What are you aligning to? There's that links again. What are you taking a knee for? What are you observing, paying attention? How can you take a knee, listen, and then also see what's in the environment around you? How can you take it all in, my fairies? And how can you let that breathe life into you? Right? Because your heart has gone through quite a trial and tribulation. And it's like it's been hung in front of you. You've seen it, you feel it. I'm just hearing you see it, you feel it, you know it. But how can you burn it and let it go away and open your heart, knowing that what was is no longer what is meant to be, my beautiful Fae? How can you allow the 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 impale? I'm hearing impale, the trauma, the blood, sweat, and tears. How can you allow them, like Jesus, I'm hearing, how can you allow them to go into the earth and to etherize the earth? What is going on here? And how can we keep our heart free from envy? Because look at the knot. How can we stop comparing ourselves? You see, this is what's coming in. How can we take a knee and stop comparing our journey to the journeys of others? And how can that allow us to keep our heart open to receive what is meant for us? Beautiful message. Thank you to the Fae. Thank you to the elements. Thank you to the angels. Let's go ahead and get started on your bow. Okay. We've got the elements coming up. Now, of course, you fairies are of the air. Okay. You're in between the air. This is actually funny. I'm going to leave this. I'm being called to leave this from the last one. We built this coat of arms, right? And you are in between. So my fairies, literally the F, you are here to speak about your abundance. Okay? We're here to speak about your abundance because this is what's meant for you. Okay? So let's go ahead and see a little bit more of what's involved here. We're going to start with our first part. The aces are coming up. You know, there's only 4. So depending on where you are in this reading, you can have more than one grouping. Okay. So if this is the third one for you, I just want to say we're adding the Ace of Stones. We're adding the foundations of life. We're adding the star power. What was meant for you, what was meant to be in the stars. I'm actually feeling and hearing and seeing in my mind's eye a meteorite falling to the earth, the rock falling to the earth, the star power filled with so much glory. And this is you, my friends. This is you, the foundations of life. Holy moly. So this is that star power. This is why you get a whole album. Okay? So make sure you listen to that. What are we talking about here? Here she is. She's making a comeback. We're talking about the Five of Stones. We're talking about the endurance. We're talking about claiming this rock, what is meant for you, aligning to what you're meant to find here. Okay? And I'm hearing you have been searching for many moons. And and it's like you've been searching for many moons. And what's really, and I can't help it, right below here, I mean, it just wants to be seen, is a rebirth for you. Okay? Is a rebirth for you. And it's like you felt shot at. You felt that woe is me, nothing's here for me. But look at, there's an alignment at hand. There's an alignment for you, Faye. Okay? Because here's the deer that's been coming up, and this is the connection to pile number one. And it's like you keeping your antlers open, and this allows this freedom, and this allows this sacred unity. The merge of timelines is what I'm hearing here. Okay? So this is the issue at hand. How can we endure the shift, right? How can we endure the shift? How can we continue to propel our fire, even though it feels like there's energy that, like there's this confusion, there's so much happening around you, it makes you pull back, right? But this is the issue at hand today. This is why we're doing the bow. We're building that fifth bow for you so that you can do what? The energy of the elements of the cards and the energy of the elements today are sending an arrow of love to you about this issue of endurance. Okay? So we've got the Fae bringing you messages about how to endure, how to continue on your path, because I'm feeling that there's some loneliness here. And this has been, I'm actually feeling, you know, I'm actually getting like not only the number 5, but since you were a child, I'm getting like here, we've got the child here. So this is something you've endured since your childhood, is what I'm hearing. Okay? And here, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Blast off. Okay? Wow. You're heading into the stars. Know that the green man is here as you're stepping into your power, as you're mixing your brew, as you're gathering your ingredients. Wow. There's this new structure at hand for you. The green man is here to assist you. And it's like you're brewing. I'm hearing toil, toil, brew, and boil. Okay, I'm getting like, what's that? The Sisters, the Halloween movie. I don't remember, but that's like coming up right now. Toil, toil, brew, and boil. I also just heard crucible. So this could be a mission because maybe in many other lifetimes, what you've been holding on to, what's had you in a recluse, what's pulled you back, is the fact that you have been judged for your gifts before. Okay? You've been judged for your gifts before. But it's like, this is your star power. This is your time. This is your time. So the message we have for you, you guys, is this is just so incredible. Double confirmation if you're continuing on pile number 3 from pile number 2, that these chalices are meant for you. There's this coming together. Okay, there's this coming together of 3. Of 3. We got the 33. The coming together of this heart awakening, claiming the alchemy, which is allowing your waters to be crystallized. I'm hearing crystallization. Wow. And here we're talking about what is, and here, this is the epitome of what this bow is about. The crystallization to allow you to have flight, to, it's like a lightening of the load. The Fae have the angel, they have the wings. They're in the in-between, right? Wow. Not so heavy. And a lift in between, but not too high in your head. The rebirth is upon you. Okay? The rebirth is upon you. And it's coming. And the reason it's so wild and crazy is because there's so much energy around you. And there's the green man again. 3, 4, 5. Follow the steps. Follow the steps. Okay, and I'm getting alchemy, heart awakening, crystallization. Wow. Okay. This is so awesome. So this is your focus. This is what you're aligning to. This is the 7-Eleven, take me to heaven. This is the alignment. This is the magic. Okay. So let's go ahead and keep going. We're going to go ahead. There he is again. The alignment, the 11, the woodward. Okay, we've got to break it out. This is the major arcana. He's already come up twice in your reading. We've got 1111. Okay, connection possibly to the mermaid, a connection to the fae and the mermaid. Holy moly, I am feeling this so much. Wow. And the 4 of the green man, we're talking about alignment to the 44 challenge, which is up and coming. This is a challenge for the collective. I've done some oracle on that already if you want to check it out. Okay. And I actually just posted this morning the hair, the drawing that I did, the 6 elements. Okay, wait a minute. The 6 elements. We're talking about the fae. First, we had the 5 elements. I'm literally getting to pull a card. Okay, I'm getting to pull a rune. The 6th element, the dark matter. The fae know about the dark matter. Wow, this is just like crazy right now. Your table is being set in front of you. Literally hearing Space Invaders. Wow, this is so crazy. Okay, games. The games that people play. I'm hearing the games that people play. Space Invaders. Your table is being set in front of you and in front of them. Take a knee. You don't need to do anything. It's being done for you. Follow your guidance. Keep yourself grounded. Holy moly. Holy moly. It's like every single reading we do, it just becomes more and more powerful. So what is coming in here for what is the conscious limb? What are your thoughts related to this energy? It's like you want to make your mark. You're in the skill zone. This is what you're doing in that cave, okay? So it's like this is how you endure. You make time in the cave. Take action. Don't just sit there and be in your fear, okay? No, stir your passion and take action in your creativity to make your mark. Because look at those 3. This is what I'm getting here. This is what's going to drive the fire, okay? The fire. Beautiful. The 8 of stones, working on your skill. And it's so funny that I mentioned my drawing. So are you an artist? Okay. Are you working on that? That's coming in for me to just start playing with art. I wouldn't say that I'm an artist. And look what's right below there. Okay. Again, I'm sorry. That was always below. I'm like, are you kidding me? Okay. So it's like, this is what's coming up. This is what leads to that abundance. Focusing on your skill, allowing yourself to stay in movement, to not allow the fear to keep you at bay. Okay, so this is the consciousness that's coming up for you. I want to refer to the wayward because, or the woodward, the number 11, because it's just like with all the energy that we're getting in all these piles. I mean, it's just like wow. Okay, wow, 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 wow. And I literally just put this. The woodward represents the understated strength and resilience of nature itself, the deep-rooted stoicism of the oak, and the patient silence of the mountain. The woodward represents strength and ability to harness the unforeseen, the wildly unpredictable, to channel lightning itself. It's grounded in maturity, wisdom, and endurance, gained through quiet contemplation and timeless understanding. Wow. So this is the energy that's coming up from the woodward, the lightning itself. So you don't have to wonder about the lightning. You create the lightning. You create the spark. You create the spark that awakens others. You awaken others. That's how your mark is being made. Whoa, beautiful. It's all about getting into balance, following the cycles, knowing that each cycle has importance, knowing that each season has importance. So as we're coming into spring, as we come into spring, there's this opening, there's this opening of the blooms, there's this wisdom, there's this opening. And as we go through this new opening, the seed will lead to growth. And it's like we let that go, and then we go through rebirth, and then we have a new seed. You see? And this is what you do for others. You are able to take others through the cycle, is what I'm hearing. You are the woodward. You take the knee and you listen. And by listening, you receive information. You receive information. You're a way shower. You're a way shower. Look at that. The king of stones, the wolf. The wolf. And didn't we talk about here and being highlighted back to this rune in the center, okay? Back to this rune in the center is to listen to that message that came up, to go back to what the wolf had to say, okay? To go back to what the wolf had to say. The king of stones. Now this is coming in our fourth position. This is spirit. You're calling out. You're calling out to your community. You're calling out for those who need your service. You are surveying the land, right? You're getting a feel, and it's like, remember, the waters have been iced. I'm hearing the waters have been iced, okay? The waters have been iced, and now you're able to travel over the emotions, and call out for what you want. Holy moly. This is what spirit is guiding you to the king of stones, because we're getting stones here for you everywhere. And what is the stones? Stones are the earth element. The earth element. Let's go back. The fact that your ancestors are lifting you to claim this gift. This is your time. The fish, right? The fish is being presented on the table. Oh my gosh. Wow, a time of fertility, a time of abundance for you. So keep calling out. Some of you have been the lone wolf, okay? And this is a special message for you. It's been about the journey. Now, a lot of times the wolf becomes a lone wolf because there's two different vibrations here, but the vibration we're getting is you weren't kicked out of your posse. You went on your own way. You went on your own way because, and this is imprinted in you. I'm hearing this was imprinted. You went on your own way and you're calling out for your own crew. Beautiful. I feel definitely teacher, leader. There's so much coming in here for those of you of the Fae. Okay? Those of you of the Fae. You assist others into balance. You bring down the energy of the moon. You bring down the elements and allow others to see who they truly are. Who they truly are. You allow them to be in the flow. I'm seeing, again, the mermaid and the Fae. There's a relationship between the mermaid and the Fae. And this relationship is coming out for you, okay? This is coming out for you. I am laughing. Why? Because this is the queen, the pearl. This is just letting me know, double confirmation. This is the elves energy, okay? So it's just like, see all this interrelationship. And it's like, this is the shift. This is the star power. This is what you're realizing. A shift into the use of the five, the star, the five-pointed star, the sheriff. There's a new sheriff in town. You're alchemizing. You're getting into this. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. So it's like you're looking for your pearl. And I've been getting this, and this is also the card. Remember in the Aardvark, I said the card of the pearl, the card, this is the one. So there's something here that I wants to be shared. You are the collective workers. I feel it with so much certainty. The shadow walkers. Okay, I'm getting a link to that. So this is linking in so many ways. And look at all, I just noticed this. We've got the Queen of Stones and the King of Stones. We have beautiful, we have an alignment here. I mean, we do. This is the shift. This is the fourth card and the fifth card. 3, 4, 5, follow the steps. I need to jump into this for you. Here we are. They're on the same page. So we're talking about here, we're talking about steadfastness, loyalty to self, determination, the ability to see through numbers. Numbers is coming up here, okay? So the ability to be the hunter, right? To be the hunter, to seek out what you want. The guardian of the dead on their journey through the night of the other world. And I was just saying, I felt this. This is really talking about. This is a lead to the Aardvark. Specifically, I'm getting the ant bear, pile number 4, the shadow walkers. If you joined me, the Spider-Man, if you will, the marvel of things that are going to unwind for you. So we're talking about punctuality, confidence, frankness, assurance, prosperity, wearing the Queen's jewelry. Now, if you're going to wear the Queen's jewelry, often linked to Arthurian legend, the bear is the symbol of power, the protector of the land, the earth guardians, and you're going to lead others as others are awakening. Wow, this is it. Oh my goodness. And this is what is right here in between. Oh my goodness. The momentum is the queen stepping into your queendom. Remember, the green man has been holding it for you. You're stepping into your power, fairies. We're talking about you, the solar plexus. The table is being set for you. The fish. I'm feeling you are the bringers. I'm hearing you are the bringers of the Aquarian age, the closers of the Piscean, and the emergence of the Aquarian. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. What is the guidance for the balance? Another stone, the earth element, allowing your ancestors to lift you, knowing that you can take a knee, that this is a lift for you. This is the gift, okay? The ancestors are lifting you up. 9 of Stones, tradition. What is coming in for you? How can you go within? Put those antennae up. What can you do to help others heal? I'm feeling sacred ceremony, sacred steps, shapeshifter. Wow. Shapeshifter. This is such a powerful reading for the Fae. And you're coming into your power. You're coming into your power. You guys, oh my gosh, look at the fish. I was literally talking about the fish. This is the salmon. This is the return. The Queen of Vessels, the salmon, the pink, the alchemization through the heart, the going back, the journey. And it's like, that is the wisdom. This is how you got the Queen's jewelry, the Queen of Stones, and the Queen of Vessels, along with the King of Stones. Oh my gosh. How gorgeous is this? Now, there is a whole oracle on the salmon. Holy moly, what a beautiful oracle. You can find it in my Spark of Wisdom folder. Many of you know I go live, okay? And so if you're looking for things to be organized, I don't know why I'm mentioning this, but I am. It's organized by live. I don't upload my videos. I go live for all of them because I like to be in that space. But we're talking about here, this is the guidance of balance. This is what you hold on to. You, the salmon, the devotion, the simplicity, the joy, the security, the cherishing, the virtue, the kindness, what you have learned in your journey. Deeply caring and kind, the queen spirit draws upon the great honesty, generosity, self-sacrifice, which she sees in you. She brings joy to the darkest places. She brings joy to the darkest places, to the Atlantean timeline, to the Arthurian timeline, and to the crystal waters of the Mer Kingdom. Wow. Oh my goodness. She's bringing joy to you so that you can address the most difficult problems with grace and civility. So remember, with this double queen energy, and look at, don't be at odds with yourself. Don't be at odds with yourself. Rule your queendom. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Remember that others are watching your journey, and it's about that. That is the gift here for you. This is the bow. This is the potential that you have. Okay? This is how you help others heal. And it's about tapping into that vibration, about knowing that there's something auspicious, knowing that there's something beautiful and brilliant here for you, my Fae. Okay? So the moon energy is coming through. The energy of these next full moons is really going to really be speaking a lot to you. So how can you tap in? Go within. This pink moon, especially. Oh my God. I'm hearing 1, 2, 3, 4. Follow the steps. Pink moon in the salmon, the pink, right? The pink salmon, the pink moon, which is coming up this coming week, April 5th. 4, 5. We heard 3, 4, 5. How can we go to 4, 5, 6? Wow. Okay. 4, 5, 6. This is your 6th card. This is gorgeous. There's more, and you've got to check out the Salmon Oracle. It's going to give you some interesting tidbits to go through the energy of this next full moon, which is going to really challenge a lot of us in our relationships. Okay, but remember, we're not to be at odds. We're to rule our queendom. We're to think of our people, right? We're to think of our people, our example. Beautiful message. The 5 of arrows can lead to frustration. The 5 of stones, okay? And it's like, stay out of your mind. Stay out of your mind. You're not alone. You're not, you know why you're being shot at? Because you are the pinnacle. You have so much to offer. You show others how to climb their mountain. Yes, my friends. And this is like why you need to stay out of that frustration and hold the vibration of grace. Hold the vibration of grace, knowing it doesn't matter who's shooting at you. You are brilliant. There's a brilliance going on with you. And what is that brilliance? What is this energy? What is the arrowhead? What is the intention of the issue? And what is happening specifically, I'm feeling around this pink moon for you, first of all. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is so gorgeous. The swan. We were literally saying grace. We were saying gratitude, staying above the emotions, staying above the water, but not in the air. This is what's going to lead you to that abundance, the Fae, the in-between space. Come on. Are you seeing the 3 queens? Are you seeing them? Wow. So keep yourself in that queen mindset, collecting the pearl, the renewal, the wisdom that you have gained in your journey. Hold the vibration because that is what holds it for others. Look at this. In your bow, you have three queens, the potential to pull back. This is so gorgeous. The swan, the salmon, the bear, the ability to have, and look at here, to have the joy. The three queens coming together to bring the joy, the holy grail for you, the crystallized waters. This is no longer an issue for you, my friends. Keep yourself busy working on your skill set, okay? Knowing that you are so powerful, the queen, the queen, the queen of it all. So, how can we set the intention? How can we set the intention of the Queen of Arrows, right? Knowing that we've got the Queen of Bows, we've got the Queen of Stones, the King of Stones. This is meant for you. The Queen of Vessels, overcoming that heart awakening and stepping in to the Queen of Arrows, which is what? What is the Queen of Arrows? Okay, we're building the bow to shoot the arrows. This is just such huge potential for you, my friends. We're talking about the element of the air. We're talking about X marks the spot. We're talking about the gift in your challenge. Intelligence. Okay, hold on. That's the wrong one. The Queen of the Arrows is the swan. We're talking about purity, loss, change, suffering, song. I'm hearing soul song, absence, scarcity, absence of scarcity, freedom after strife. Here's a question. What will help you do? This is how you set this intention. Be intentional, not reactionary. What help do you need to accept or ask for? What straightforward approach is needed here? How can you cut through the entanglement? How can you get into the structure, the momentum of the bear? Check out the pearl. There's a message there on how to go through, because this is the momentum. How can we get the pearl? How can we wear the pearls jewelry and move into the waters we're meant to be? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, that was certainly beautiful. Just a little quick time check here. We're going to go into the next one. Yes, beautiful insights. I'll catch up on 157.10 is where we're at. 157.10. I love how the numbers I'm hearing here for the brownies. Brownies, this is going to be fun. Okay, why? First of all, I'm hearing you are the special sauce. The Heinz 57. The gathering of all the different elements, right? The 57. You bring out the balance in others is what I'm hearing. Where did I put my cards? Oh, here they are. So, what are the messages coming in for you guys? Hold on, I just dropped a couple cards, y'all. So if you're just getting here, make sure you go back to the collective message because we had the runes come out, okay? We had the runes come out, which are telling us about the elements, and we're creating the bow spread. What we're talking about today is how the energy of the elements and the energy of the cards are your ancestors sending a message straight to your heart, okay? Straight to the heart of the matter. Straight to the heart of the matter for you. So let's go ahead and get your energy in here, okay? Now, brownies. I'm sorry, this is kind of funny, the channel song that I got. But let's, before we actually do that, I just did 2 shuffles. The number 22 is coming in for you. The number 12, 12. The number 20. I heard mission possible, and then I heard double trouble. And the song that's coming in for you guys, it's just so cute. It's the brownie song. You know, were you a brownie when you were a child? And it's all about, how does it go? I've got something in my pocket that belongs across my face. I keep it very close to me in the most convenient place. I bet you could not guess it if you guessed a long, long while. So I'll take it out and put it on. It's a great big brownie. Smile. Goosebumps. Ascended Master Path is what I got for you. We're taking a cut. You are the shaman. I'm hearing you are the shaman. You bring the tradition. Look at how we're cutting right to where we left off. I would not be surprised if those of you that chose pile number 4 got all piles. Got all piles. Okay? Because the word is telling you take a knee, align to the divine messages coming in for you. Oh my goodness. Align your design with that smile, that childlike energy. Turning it upside down, okay? The kingfisher is come up in every single pile. Wow. And it's like you don't need to search. You don't need to search. And I am literally hearing roads. We don't need roads. So it's like you're back from the future. Wow. The brownies are the elementals associated with the Fae. They're the cleansers. Okay. It is said at nighttime that they come out. They come out at night and they're the cleansers, the protective spirits of deceased ancestors, household spirits that come out at night for those to perform chores and tasks. This is a Scottish folk tale. I'm getting right away the eighth chakra, the well of dreams, the mer kingdom. There's definitely a connection to the mermaid energy here, okay, which is all about your individuality, okay? That's that water element. Now, you guys, though, are associated with so all the elements. I'm hearing all the elements. All the elements. Let me make sure. I'm just laughing because it's a beautiful oracle. All the elements for pile number 4. Yeah. So everything that we talked about, not only do you have a coat of arms, not only have you been served in front of your enemies, okay, but you have so much more because you have done mission possible. You have cleansed the path for others. So your walk, your journey, your coat of arms, your protection that you put forward, okay? How are you the king is what I'm hearing is because your journey makes it easier for others to walk their path. Let's find out more. You are the knight of bows, you're the fox. You've been blinded, but you have this pulse, this ingenuity, this intuitiveness, and you just allow yourself to be guided. You keep your ears open. Your intuition is spot on. You're the one who turns things upside down. You release others from prison, is what I'm hearing. You give the spark to others. You are the spark in the dark. Wow. The blasted oak. You are the magic. Oh my goodness. Goosebumps. Holy moly. The 10 of stones. You're building a home. You found your way through. And not only are you building this structure, but you have this growth happening. And this growth is this expansion. Okay. And why? It's an alignment of the pillars. You're walking through this portal, a gateway. You're walking through a gateway, brownies. You know why? Because brownies are those elementals and they're said to be doing these chores. They said they do these chores, they help others, especially at night. But there is a way, this is like that Harry Potter, I forget his character, But when you give them their clothing, you release them and they are free. And it's like you have your eye on the prize. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's because you stay in balance. Do you see the energy here on the stones? This is a coming together of two, the pillar and what you build around it. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you know what this is giving me? Frog mouth. I heard frog mouth. You are a secret keeper. Oh my goodness. This is so gorgeous and it just feels so like awesome. Okay, I don't know how to explain it. I feel all this energy here with your pile. Okay, not that I didn't feel it with the others, but it's like there's this whimsy. Okay, there's this whimsy. So, was that the fourth one? No, one more. Okay, the green man. So this is letting us know, what are we highlighting? Where I'm hearing 44. Okay, you are bringing in the 44. The 44 challenge, the challenge between the solar plexus and the well of dreams, the challenge between the fairy and the fae, the fairy and the mermaid. Okay, and it's like you're the cleanser in between, is what I'm hearing. You're the guardian. You're the guardian. Wow. Okay. So that's our first four talking, like allowing us to know where we're at. Let's get into it. You turn things upside down. I'm hearing you help others with triggers. You help others to see who they are. Notice we've got the mermaid energy here. We're talking about the heart chakra. You help others through their heart awakening. You allow them to grasp onto, to grasp, to grasp energies. Okay. What I'm getting here is this provides stamina. Okay. This provides stamina for others. You are the lady in their lake. Okay. You are the one that gives them insights, that allows them to see in the dark. And how do we do that? What's the energy at hand? The energy at hand, the issue at hand is the seer. Okay. This came up exactly. This came up in a different oracle. Okay. So earlier, the mermaid, there's just this, it's beautiful. So you're the seer, you're walking blind. Okay. You're walking blind, but it's like you were prepared for everything. Your skills, your skill set, okay? Your skill set. And she's even wearing this frog mouth, okay? The frog mouth is this energy. I'm feeling it. It's in the Australian oracle, the solar plexus. Okay, there we go. Back to the solar plexus. The secret passage. Wow, I'm hearing so much here. And it's like, look at this. I'm getting this energy of going between. You see the two, you see the 12, 2, 1, 2. You can go in between the worlds, the fae and the mermaid, and you cleanse in between. What? This is so crazy. So this is about seeing this collaboration, seeing in between worlds. We've got the number 2 here. This is what is at hand, okay? So what is at hand for you? Let's get a little bit more information about the seer, because the seer, well, actually what I'm getting right away, we'll see if we'll confirm. I'm getting right away with that mermaid energy and the link between the 2 and the 12, right? So interesting. Oh yeah, 12, 12. Remember? 12, 12. That's for you guys. So I feel like you're building something in between these worlds. You're building something. You're the sweeper. The sweeper. Harry Potter. Okay, I'm so sorry, but this is just how it happens. Harry Potter and the sweeper, how he rides his broom. You're the travelers, and you are looking for that, whatever it's called, that golden part. You're the dream catcher and the dream weaver. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. So, this is what's at hand. You're the seers on the benefit of others. You see for others. you see for others. Okay, I'm feeling that very strongly. So let's go ahead and move on. The hooded man. You bring the healing, the illumination. You lead others to their gift. Notice that this is the hooded man. This is the action that you take. You follow the path. You whisper. You follow the path. You hear the whispers. You follow the frequency and the vibration. And or you bring the frequency and vibration for those to follow their path. You lead the way. Wow. And look at this. I know this has holly. Holly is one of the attunements that I do. Okay. Dragon blood jasper and holly. Dragon blood jasper and holly. You're very protective, right? You actually you have access to all the elements. You are, I mean, I'm just feeling not more, it's more than a shadow walker. It's what I'm feeling is exorcism, is what I'm feeling here. Okay? You have the ability to cast out. To cast out. Wow. I mean, this is just what's coming through, you guys. So, what is this energy that we're talking about here? What is this number 2 card? What position are we going in here? We're talking about the bow. We're talking about your focus. We're talking about the ability to cast out. So, what card's going to come up here? The 6 of stones. You cast out the exploits against others. You cast out the hive, the cell. You allow people to unfold themselves from a structure and claim the honey. Oh my gosh, the abundance in between. This is really beautiful. And there's an integration process going on for you because what you can do for others is what you're going through now, is what I'm hearing. So in the 2 position, this is your focus right now. Your bow, okay? Your bow. It's like, what is the potential? Is what I'm talking about here. Being able to cast out the exploits that others endure. Beautiful. Beautiful. And how do you do that? With a great big brownie smile. With a great big brownie smile. Here we go on bottom, the 2 of arrows. You, look at this, injustice. You hold the bow at your feet. You're the earth guardian. You see things that others don't. I'm feeling that you are earth guardian for Mother Earth, and you allow others. Look at this. You allow others to go through. It's like many people feel that at a crossroads, but actually being able to cast out what they can't see allows this lift, allows this lightness. You remove the heavy, the dense. That is just so beautiful. And between these 2 cards, you bring the abundance to others. You are the justice. You, this is unbelievable. Okay, I'm getting a twin here though. I'm getting collaboration. I'm getting that this is within you. It's a collaborate. There's some sort of cooperation. Let's find out more. Well, it's with the queen. It's with the queen of stones. It's with your passage of claiming your pearl. It's the voyage. It's your backstage pass. This is what you have. Again, this is showing up again. And in the position for you, we're talking about the consciousness, your thought process. So, what is your vibration? Are you looking out about the potential of your queendom? Are you thinking about your people, or are you feeling bothered? Are you feeling that this is a responsibility? Are you wanting to be more? I'm getting a picture in my mind's eye of that one queen in France who she just wanted to eat desserts and drink, and it's like be in that. Are you more focused on what is meant for you rather than seeing what is for you? What? So it's like, are you allowing your goals where you think you should be? There's a judgment here that's coming in. Okay, this is the message. Your thoughts. Are you judging what you see, not understanding that you have the ability to lead others. The bear is seen as a symbol of hope, is seen as a symbol of power. There are others waiting for your awakening. And this is what you do. You awaken others from their slumber. Oh my goodness. Gorgeousness. So this is just really confirming. I'm hearing many of you needed this confirmation that you didn't understand that was your mission as the brownie, okay? As the brownie, as the secret keeper, the frog mouth, the cleanser, okay? Frogs often allow the frog mouth. Your mouth is cleansing for others and allows them to jump forward. Beautiful. Beautiful. Allows them to follow their polar star, their abundance, puts them on their journey. How gorgeous is this? Oh my goodness. And that is so gorgeous. Isn't this card gorgeous? The quest, okay? The quest, the pole star. You help others on their quest to their rebirth. Oh my goodness. You allow the hearts of others to overflow. You have to understand, my friends, this is really so much more. Spirit is telling you. Spirit is telling you this with, okay, I'm hearing Spider-Man. I'm hearing with great power comes responsibility. With great power comes responsibility. And this is what's going on. You're able to fill the cups and the structure of others. You're able to allow people to, this is what I'm seeing. This is just more than what we were talking about. This is opening the pathway for others, allowing their waters to flow, their mer kingdom. It's between Atlantis. I'm telling you, it's between Atlantis and Mu. You are able to move in between the worlds, and I'm getting to clear the path for others. This is so gorgeous. This is really beautiful. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know this is your feelings, this is your emotions, the 8 of vessels. You're in the middle of a rebirth. Okay, you're in the middle of a rebirth. This is just confirming because, of course, you have access to all the elements. You have access to all the elements, including the beat of the drum. You feel the shift. The ancestors call to you. You understand the song. This is what awakens you. This is the path that you have been following. This is the vibration and the frequency that you follow. It's not about what you see. It's about what you feel. It's about what you know. Okay? It's about what you feel and about what you know, because you are the seer. And as I'm staring at this number 2, okay, hold on. This wants to be seen. As I'm staring at this, I'm hearing Lemurian. I'm hearing Lemuria. I've got full-blown goosebumps. Wow. We are talking about the teachers, the sacred teachers, those left in the dark, those who clear the path for others, for them to follow their north. This is you. Do you see this energy in the sky? This is you. You are the cleanser. You direct the energies. You are the matrix, the energy manipulators, and you were given this. Your ancestors have been showing you, follow the beat of the drum, follow your instincts. Know that you are so much more. I'm going to set this aside, this number 17, this pole star, it wants to come out. So let's go ahead and leave it out. We're going to read that in just a moment. Special message for those of you in the brownies, okay? So what do the ancestors want you to know? Look at this. We're on card number 5. Number 5, the 55, the double shift, okay? Because it's like you're trailblazing. I'm getting 10th, 5th dimension, 10th dimension. You go in between. Trailblazer. And it's just, you just have to follow the beat. It's nothing hardcore, my friends. And this is what the energy wants you to know is it just allow yourself to be in sync. In sync is what I'm hearing. Okay? Allow the wonder, allow the magic, allow the new moons. Look at this, the triple new moons, this next 90 days to lead you. Just super awesome. So your intention is coming forward. The magic is coming forward. The number 7. This is why this popped out. 1 with the 7. How can the seer, the ascended Lemurian, and the 7, how can you step into your authenticity, which will allow that breakthrough in the well of dreams, allow the imagination to flow? This is what's coming for you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what are we getting here? Well, of course, you guys, this is so crazy. Once again, back to back, we're getting the Queen and the King of Stones. Are you here with me? Are you receiving these messages? I'm hearing that song. Okay, you know what I'm hearing? I'm like, what is this? It's that I'm hearing that da na 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 na. I'm hearing the beginning. It's in the song Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist ya? But this is the part of that movie, okay? And maybe you need to watch this movie. It's a really great movie. And it's a coming together of lots of feminine energies. And in fact, Aphrodite is in that movie, who is the giver of the pearl, is from Aphrodite, okay? And oh my goodness. And she's and it's like this alignment, this coming together of this sacred union from the past. Remember all the choices, the 3 different men who come forward, the one that she feels kismet to, the father of her daughter, the paying it forward. Oh my goodness. The family, the imprint, okay? The alignment of the king and the queen within you, within you. This is the 5th card. We're talking about the momentum. We're talking about the alignment within you, okay? We're talking about the frozen ice, the frozen emotions, the awakening of the liftoff from your ancestors, okay? Because we're getting in between. Okay, what's in between? The air. What's in between is the abundance, my friends. What's in between is the abundance. And that is what we're talking about here for you. Your ancestors want to let you know that you have so much more coming in for you than you realize. Okay? There's a quickening here. I'm feeling a quickening. I'm feeling the heartbeat. Okay? Listen. Listen to your intuition. Allow yourself to be guided. You have secrets. Study your energy. Okay? You're being led. You're being led. You're being led by the cats, is what I heard. The cats. This is because I'm immediately thinking about what we did yesterday. The cat, the black cat, the Egyptian timeline, the key holder, okay? The browning, the ability to have the dark matter, okay? You have all the elements. Listen to where you're going, okay? These spots have all happened. This darkness that you've endured over and over and over. I'm hearing rebirth, 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 rebirth. It's like stop looking at what was and listen to the wisdom. That is what this queen energy is saying to you to help bring you into balance. That's the shift, okay? Sinking into your authenticity. Okay, sinking into your authenticity. Allow the cat to lead you. You know what I'm getting here? Sekhmet, the roaring one. The roaring one, which takes us back to the Scottish, to the Scottish, which is the well of dreams, okay? And this is just, I don't know how to, like the Loch Ness monster, right? The reason I'm talking about the Loch Ness Monster is because that is really about your energy, how you travel through the passages of the mountains. Oh my goodness, how you travel through the passages of the mountains. That you go in between worlds. Look at this coming out is like you're coming out from this portal. You have this ability to move in between portals. You're the hooded one. You're the hooded one. This is what we started with, okay? And this is coming up again. This is the number 6. This is the guidance of the balance, okay? So this is the guidance. You're the hooded one, the one who brings the healings, the illuminator, okay? The one that makes others feel like it's Christmas. There's something here. Let's read this card for you. Your reading is so powerful. I can feel it in so many ways. Okay. So let's go ahead and see number 9. And it's like number 9 before. I'm not even going to go into that. I'm not even going to go into that, except the number 9 is talking about clarity. Okay. The pineal gland, the seer. This is what this is the issue. Okay. So there's something here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, my friends. I have to watch my time. Yes, I got to go soon. We're going to wrap this up. We're talking about the path of solitude, the final truth, how betrayal becomes truth. And oh my gosh. And when I'm saying that, I'm getting a vision of a trail. What's that movie? The Never Ending Story. Oh my gosh. I have full goosebumps. A trail, a quest. You've been on a quest, okay? After trials and tribulations of dealing with the primal forces that confront you on the wheel of the year, a space is needed for stillness, contemplation, okay? The spiritual warrior or seeker looking for esoteric knowledge, the complex and matrix of symbolism and insight might confuse the intellect and shake the reality. The hooded man, also known as the hermit or sometimes the Robin in the Hood, Robin Hood. Oh my goodness. You know, Robin, he would steal from those that took advantage of the poor. Oh my goodness. This is so beautiful, you guys. The deeper architect of the outlaw of Sherwood Forest. Beautiful. Offers a steadfast light in midwinter world as steady staff is to lean and to gather your mental resources. There's an illumination into the darkness, okay? And it's guiding you to the doorway. I told you there's a doorway, a secret passage. And that's right here, okay? So look at this. Oh my goodness. Go within the secret passage for you to travel between worlds, to follow the roots, to follow the ancestry. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So beautiful, my friends. Okay. So what is the magic here? 7 up. We started here, we finish here. What is going on? We've got the 5 of arrows for you. We've got that energy of the Capricorn, the pinnacle. It's like no matter, I'm getting the golden fleece. I'm hearing the golden fleece. Oh, I've got goosebumps. The 5 of arrows on bottom. Holy moly. What do we have for you? Well, you're not just the robin, you're the wren, the sweet song. See, this is what I was getting, the vibration. And it's like, look it, you don't have to take all these moves. It's like just being you and singing your soul song allows the shift in everything around you. Okay, so let's look, because this is the arrowhead. This is the intention. Moving forward. The page of arrows. And remember, we had this special message jump out for you. So let's go ahead and look at this and see what the message coming through is for the page of arrows. because it's not about your potential. It's about, you know what I'm getting? It's about taking your shot. It's about loading the bow. It's about letting the momentum to guide you, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So arrows are all about arrows are all about element of, I believe it's the element to air in this book. Yes, the element to air. This is your gift in the challenge. Okay. You're the golden fleece. This is your gift in your quest. Oh my goodness. And this is going to influence the building of your home moving forward and the growth and the spark from that. Okay. So let's go ahead and see, what does the Wren, what does the Page of Arrows want to bring to us? Study, and I was sitting there, study. Study and application brings wisdom and understanding, which can be applied to most situations. Your youth and your determination will carry you forward, and your skills bring you to a very dynamic realization. We're talking about mystery. We're talking about scholarship, wisdom, the vigilant guardian. So when you set your intentions, how can you engage in being flexible in a situation? What gives you the necessary bravado to face a challenge? What do you need to learn to overcome? What is the mystery at the heart of the matter? What are you trying to see, my friends? And how is this involved in this quest, right? So let's look at this major arcana. Let's look about how we can get from the 1 to the 7. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here. Here's wisdom here, because I'm literally seeing the 17, and that's what I'm feeling here. Connecting from what's at hand to the intentions of moving forward. Okay, so let's see. This is so beautiful. What a beautiful oracle. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to the ancestors. Thank you to the elements coming in, you know, and thank you for all of you beautiful, beautiful light workers, way showers, healers. We're talking about, for you guys, the pole star symbolizes universal law. And remember, I got judgment. I got judgment for you guys. And it's like, this is due to you. This is due to you. Universal law, all must be in balance. Higher spiritual knowledge and power. The first breath of creation formed the stars and binds them together and constrains them within the visible universe. Our own star, the sun, reminds us of the awesome power that burns at the heart of the stellar giants. And yet they are only the sentinels of our own visible reality. The pole star reminds us that there is a greater unseen power in the universe, one that can manifest and balance the enormous gravity, light, and energy that form the heart of the star, and yet also weaves a subtle interaction between subatomic particles that exist in the multidimensional states that we can only theorize about. And it's so crazy because I said multidimensional states. And I was talking about Spider-Man yesterday. And I just had the movie where the 3 universes collide. What? The multiverse. Since the dawn of time, stars have been revered and studied as they transverse the sky. For first travelers, the pole star offered a constant navigation aid as the star fields wheeled around its fixed position. Long-range calendar predictions and mathematical equations also developed from the first attempts at astronomy. Research suggests that the pyramids were laid out in the shape of the constellations of Orion. Oh my goodness, which is a link to what we talked about, the portal we went through last month. And the ancient people saw mathematical beasts, gods, and history laid out proportionally in the twinkling star patterns of the night sky. Like the sun and the moon, the stars move through the heavens in regular, predictable cycles, some vanishing beneath the horizon during the summer and reappearing in winter. Mythical stories of great hunters and slain warriors honored by the gods and placed forever in the night sky. I've got full-blown goosebumps. Were handed down through time and developed into the ancient religious practices. So here's the reading. So here's like the message here. The power of the universe is at work here, either within you or the web of circumstances that brings this profound change and this spiritual hope. And you know what I'm getting? I'm getting Pandora's box. Pandora's box. Immediately I got the new movie. Oh my God, what's it called? Pandora in the water. Okay, it's in theaters right now. It's that famous movie. Oh my gosh, I can't even think of it right now. Okay, doesn't matter. Hopefully, you know what I'm talking about. But it's this link between the water and the fae. It's this. This is who you are. This is what's coming up. The pole star aligning to your mission. This is what this is all about, my friends. The pole star is a prophecy, guidance, and in spiritual knowledge has risen, and it will guide you on your journey through the forest. You're being guided. You're being illuminated. Okay? Walk the path. Wherever you are feeling lost in the dark labyrinth of life, remember that some laws and primal matter that bind the pole star and fuel its giant heart are also formed from you. And that's the illumination. You walk, oh my gosh, through illumination. You know why? Because you have been in service to mankind. I'm hearing you have been in service to humanity. What a beautiful message. What a powerful oracle. I hope these messages find you in such blessings. I hope they make you smile. I hope they expand your consciousness at this beautiful time. And I hope that these messages from the ancestors and from the elements find you in such magic is what I hope for you. Okay? So, thank you so much for being here. Those of you that have walked this frustration path, not really knowing when it's time to shine, this last pile is coming, my brownies. So, take it out and put it on and walk your path with a smile. Thank you for being here. We'll see you all on the flip. Watch the community board. I'm going to share the beautiful, what we're going to be doing tomorrow, the Phlox and Quartzonite meditation. Thank you so much again for a phenomenal reading. Infinite blessings to you. Okay? I'll talk to you all soon. Much love and light to you all.